Hello, I am back and fit-ish, or as fit as I'll ever be. How are you? So I am Emma from Emma's Happy Place. Yes, it's been busy, but Merry Christmas. I will be making some changes to the lives next year, and we are starting a new Colour Your World in January, and I do plan to not be as, what's the word, useless. I plan on not being as useless. That is the words I'm looking for. I will be here. I will be hopefully germ free. My life. Hi Dominique, lovely. Did you have a nice Christmas? The plan is to not be as useless. I will be here when I say I'm going to be. Hopefully the germs will do one, and hopefully there'll be no more workmen in my house for a long time, because oh my gosh, I mean the kitchen took the whole of 2025. It was crazy. But tonight we're just going to do an art journal page. I'm easing back into it. I haven't had a lot of crafty time lately, basically since September. I have gathered a load of powders and things. I've gathered a couple of oxide refills. I've gathered a couple of paints that we're just kicking about. I've got a couple of different powders. So I've got some infusions. I've got the magicals. I've got a brusho. And this is all just stuff that was randomly put together. And I have a Ken Oliver one as well. I also grabbed one of these, which is India ink, which is fabulous. So we've just got a bit of everything. I do also have the watercolours off to the side, and we will just see what happens. Dominique, I felt a hell of a lot better yesterday. Today I woke up starving and feeling human. Hurrah! And I will never, ever, 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 ever. I mean, I'm not saying 100% it was a KFC, but I'm not thinking it was toast or a jacket potato either. So I'm unsure, but I did eat a KFC, and then I did lose some weight after that. It was not very nice. I did get a call off the doctor because I went because I was terrified. And they said that it was some sort of food bacteria, but unless I was poorly, more poorly and wasn't getting better, then they wouldn't exactly know what it was without taking samples and tests and all that jazz. But obviously I started to feel better, so I flushed it out. It obviously wasn't salmonella, but apparently there's loads of different food bacteria that can cause things like that to happen. So yes, that is some lovely thoughts for you. I do feel a lot better today. I lost so many days before Christmas though. Christmas Eve I was just like, oh no. But it ended up okay. Did you have a nice Christmas? That is the most important thing. Tell me about your Christmas. Tell me, was Santa good to you? I got this charm, I don't know how well you can see it, off my sister. And it's actually got an engraving of Luna and Bella. And it's an engraving of them. And the picture I took of them with the coats on. And it's actually that picture. And it's absolutely gorgeous. So now I have the Nightmare Before Christmas charm and a Bella Luna charm. It was very pretty. I had a lovely day though. So the magicals, I'm guessing the magicals are the ones with the mica powder in. And I'm guessing it's not going to look great on camera because shiny stuff never looks as nice on camera as it does in real life. So I'm going to weigh that page down with that. And yes, hi Val. So I don't know how many people will turn up tonight. People are probably absolutely sick to death of me saying one thing and doing another and just vanishing off the face of the earth. Can't blame them. I'd be the same. Unreliable Emma. But we're going to play. I'm going to make a nice patch of colour on here and dry it. And then I do have a load of stamps. I'll show you the ones which I'm thinking of using. They are chocolate Baroque stamps. I'm still loving them. This one, possibly these texture ones, and then I've got these border ones, and I've got a few other things as well. Oh, which I thought would just make a pretty picture and see what happens. Hi Maureen. Heidi, hi. So I am... Yes, hello. I don't... If I've missed anybody, I'm ever so sorry. So I'm not going to wet the page to start off with. And I'm thinking of Poppy. So... And I'm kind of thinking a pinky red Poppy. So I'm going to go for colours that are contrasting. Let's go with violet. I did think blue Poppy. Less is more when it comes to this. It looks like hardly anything, if anything, is coming out. So we've got violet and... Oh... Let's go for denim. So these are the Magicals. These are an American company. I always wanted to... Oh, I would love to work with them. I really would. All of the pretty things that they do. They're just fabulous. I love the names of everything. I did rein myself in from buying quite a way. I've got loads of them. Heaps and stacks and loads of them kicking about in all different places. As you can imagine, the craft room was an absolute mess again. Literally everything was just getting chucked in when I had to get sorted out for Christmas in 5 minutes. So I have got violet. I'm going to add a bit more. And then if it's too much, I'll take some off with some tissue. Are you ready for the magic? Are you ready for the colour? I love this. So, oh, I love it so much. The fact that the powders and all the different colours that come off them is just, it just blows my mind. And I love to keep it kind of this bitty. I like it. So I like the burst of it. I could watch this for days. I could literally watch this for days on end. And you can see the violet and things has got the pink coming out of it. Let's see if I can lift some of the blue. The colours are that intense that they're just magical, basically. And all these powdery things work so well together as well. That, I mean, look at them bursting. If we add some more colours up here, it's just magic. And you can just mix them with water, and it's just ever so lovely. Let's put in another. Let's have some more violet, actually. Let's see if we can get some more of these pinky tones going through. I think my hole's blocked. I'm getting literally 1 or 2. There we go. I like that. I like that a lot. I'm going to pick some of this up here. And some of the... I just love them. I could watch paint move for days. I really could. I am going to dry it off, though. And see how we get on. Oh, excellent, Dominic. Have you got 3 boys? Is that why? Does one of them live in France? Because I know it might be the year before, it might be 3 years ago, when you went off to France for the winter, which is just absolutely fantastic. I would love that. Dry this off, and then we can work on top. But I do have ink pads and things as well for the stamps. So I just thought something nice and easy, eases back in. I haven't been here for a good couple of weeks now, I think, between the internet not working, which was an absolute joke. That went on for well over a week, that. Christopher was ready to move out. I don't know where he was planning on moving to, because nobody around here had internet, but he was planning on going. I mean, my mum and dad's was down, and I mean, they're not exactly the same place as me. It was literally the whole area where I live. If you were Virgin, it was ridiculous. And even when I tried to get into contact with Virgin, you couldn't get through to them. There wasn't an actual human to speak to. It was ridiculous. There we go. So, I'm going to grab a couple of background stamps, I think. What have we got? I do like the numbers. Where's that one at? There it is. So I do like the numbers one. And let's grab one of these. I think I like this one as well. I do love the diamonds for backgrounds and this one for bubbles. All the things I love. So this one just looks like bubbles and things. Fantastic. This one, I'm gonna grab a pink, which is called Charming Pink, Versifying, and just, I don't really want this massive border along the top here, so I have to take that off my finger. And I'll just, you see this one, how it graduates down? Let's just add in, I do miss the art journal so much. I feel like this year, I feel like I've hardly done anything crafty wise. Like, everything I've done has just been, it's mostly been when the camera hasn't been on and I've been in a hurry. But I do plan on, when I'm creating, to as much as possible put the camera on and catch as much as possible, because it's a nightmare when I show you stuff that I've done. It's like, wait, you could have showed us how to do that, or what you were doing. And yes, I suppose that's my New Year's resolution. And the plan is I'm gonna do lives on Facebook and YouTube. I feel like people on Facebook, some don't like to watch YouTube, and I feel like I've abandoned everybody over there, to be honest. But I do plan on going live on YouTube as well. So I was thinking one Facebook and one YouTube a week. It means the content could be much better because I'd have more time to prepare and get ready. And hopefully get more videos done. I love this. Absolutely love this going on. I've got that. And I did that in brown. And I think I'm going to do some of these in green. Whoop. Oh, I've got... No, I haven't. I thought I got ink on my new pyjamas, which I'm living in forever because they're so comfortable. Look, I've got... I'll show you them. The butterflies, they're very me. And the bees, I love them very, very much. I also, Bella and Luna also got new dog bowls off their grandma with their names on. Because of course the girls got so many Christmas presents. I'd say something about my dad's, and I'd said something, and I was like, oh, well, it's my favourite children, and Christopher's face. It was very funny. Maybe he had to be there. Bless him. I like this going on. And it doesn't have to stay like this. This is the thing, the beauty about an art journal. You can change it as many times as you want. If you don't like something, get the gesso out. If you really still don't like something, turn the page. Collage over the top of it. Oh, what I'm going to do is I'm going to just ink around the edge because I do like the inked edge. Now, the thing is with an art journal, if you don't particularly like working in a journal, but you would like to document all your work, you could get a black page journal and work onto paper and then just glue it in, and then you can keep a record of everything. Still journaling. Nobody in the world can ever tell you different. And then it's just for you. I like that. What are we thinking? Are we liking it? Are we not liking it? The 3 boys who live in Newcastle Gates. Oh, right. That's fab, Dominique. That is so lovely. I found this. It's a resin snowflake, and I was making a couple of them, put them together, because you do, in the mold that I got, you get this weird line around. So I was gluing them together, and this one must have been an odd one, because everywhere I go I keep finding it. They're all on my tree. So from here, unsure. Again, this is completely off the cuff because I'm really organised. Has anybody crafted over Christmas? Is anybody getting any crafty time? I tell you what I did get. I got a thermal printer, A4 printer. And I kind of want to... I did print off some images from the Colour Create kit. And now I'm thinking it might not go, but it kind of is. This kind of pattern. But what I want to do is, because it is thermal paper and it is a thermal printer, so what I'm thinking is the only way to be able to dry this is to leave them to dry, because this is what will happen. I mean, this could be a cool effect as well, but because it's special thermal paper where the images are actually burnt into it, you would not be able to use a heat tool with it. So I'm going to play with this a little while and see what else we can come up with. I was thinking of using that, but I don't know enough about it. I haven't had time to play with it properly, but I think it could be very, very cool. I've never had the time to craft. It's been crazy, hasn't it? Oh, excellent, Dominique. That's good. I'm pleased you're getting some time. Maureen, we all need to make more time for crafting, don't we? Right, I need to not have lost everything I own. I need some paper. Okay, no I don't. I want to grab. I was hoping for some watercolour paper, but we'll make it work. Where is that big flower at? Here it is. Again, I might put it on a block actually. Well, that one fit on there. Ish, enough. So what I'm going to do is, with this poppy, because it's water reactive ink, that's not sticking. It's water reactive ink on here. What I'm actually thinking is pop this down, and then if I grab some acrylic, it can be white acrylic, it can be gesso, whatever, and we'll fill it in with that first, then it won't lift the colour. But if we leave it on and work straight over the top, we could end up with some absolutely fabulous mixed colours. So I'm thinking, should we just give it a go? Oh, and these magicals here aren't the... We did use the magical, didn't we? And we used the denim one, and it's not sparkly. So these must be the flats. And I haven't actually got the packaging anymore, so I'm unsure. That one's got sparkling, that one does not. So some of them are the magical flats and some are the sparkle ones. That is what you have to look for as well with these. And you can tell underneath because they're either shiny or they're not. Like this one isn't. And these ones are the Curiouser and the Tweedledee. So I'm guessing the ones with any of the like the Mad Hat and everything. What's the word I'm looking for? Alice in Wonderland names. They're the flats. I've established that. So I think I'm going to use Cheshire Cat Cherry, just for the main fact that I don't think they show up very well on screen, and you need the tight. Oh, look at, oh, that might have a bit of sparkle in it. Maybe I'm completely lying here. Maybe it's just a couple of them, because that does look sparkly. We'll see. We'll see. I'm not going to worry about it. Well, let's just cover all of that to start off with. Because you do get some nice effects when you work over the top of the water reactive colours. Well, let's just try it. I'm not out of practice. I've no idea what words to use. These are Chocolate Baroque. Chocolate Baroque stamps. The website is no longer going. I did check. I'm pretty sure, I don't know if anybody's selling them or not. Have a look on eBay. This is, I think it's a poppy. I have absolutely no idea, to be fair. I'm loving that. I do need a tissue though, because I don't use my new pyjamas as a cleaning cloth. And I'm going to go into the Queen of Hearts red, which has never been opened. Eee, that's bad, isn't it? I'm going to use the top, because there's loads and loads of colour left on the top when you pull off the lid. So I would never waste it. And what I want to do is just as I would with the pencils and things, I'm just going to go in around the bottom and just here. I mean, I would imagine quite a few of you have got chocolate Baroque stamps off the lovely Leslie. Oh, just anywhere where it's a little bit darker, because I put quite a lot of that magenta colour on. What's it looking like? Probably can't tell as yet. I might go in even darker, and by the time I add white highlights and things, I think it'll look a bit different. Oh, one of the girls has just squeaked. Don't know if it was a toy or a girl. My favourite children. My mum and dad's have got Ruby, the golden retriever. She's just a live wire, honestly. She's such a bundle of fluff. Look at that red. Isn't that just gorgeous? So I can pop that to one side and use that for a good while. The colours are just so insanely, like, bright. So you only need a tiny, tiny little bit. Let's grab this one, which is Blingy Blonde, which again is a magical which has mica in, because you can see it. As soon as you turn it over, you can see the shimmer. I'm just going to grab some of that, and that will show up over the top of this, which is really dark. And then I am going to dry that, because I don't want the colours to merge too much. It'll only take a second. They are lovely stamps. Have you got a lot of chocolate Baroque? There we go. We can see the lines more prominent now, even though I've just, all I've done is a little bit. So what we can do is we can soften them. And this is a watercolour journal as well I'm using, so the colours will reactivate on the pages quite well. If you're not using a watercolour or mixed media one, they might have a high chalk content, which will just suck the colours in, the pigment in, and keep it there. But I always try to work in watercolour or mixed media journals, on watercolour or mixed media paper, just for this fact that I never know what I'm going to be doing. And I like to keep gesso at hand, clear gesso, white gesso, and then you can change it to, if you see have you run out of watercolour paper and things, that's when it's a good idea to start playing with your gessos on things and see what works with what. Use the papers that you maybe's not keen on to practice with a bit gesso over the tops, because gessos that can create a resist and all sorts. We will do it again. We've done it before. We'll do it again. And have a good play. So these ones I know I've used before, but I put the lids back on thinking they might leak, but they don't leak. This is supposed to be a green. It's coming up very yellow. I think I'll put some of that on there and grab the teal. It's called Dip a Toe Teal. And see if we can get that a little bit greener. Ooh. That one I've never used before. But it's coming up a lot greener. Look at that. Maybe, I don't know how we can see it on the... This is shiny as well. So it's going to cover over some of the ink, which I'm not too worried about. The mica will eat it up. I still think I prefer the matte rather than the shiny, but I don't mind a little bit of mica going on every now and then. I like the micas over black mostly, but when I'm working in a journal like this, I much prefer them matte, I think. But I mean, everybody's different, aren't they? I mean, everybody loves a little bit shine every now and then. There we go. That's, I don't know if that's a teal or not. We'll find out later, won't we? If I've put the wrong lid on it. Right. So this looks pretty for now. And I did have a new white pen to get to open. Where's it gone? Here it is. So it's a new paint pen. Hey! Hopefully it'll work. I'm just going to get it to activate. Bear with. Did anybody get any crafty stuff for Christmas? Come on. The little ball must be stuck in the pigment. I have had this pen since Holiday Mind. I haven't activated it because, oh, there we go. Activated. So what I'm thinking is, let's, hey, would you look at this? It's working. It makes a change. Just how annoying is it normally when I get a white pen out? It's like magic. It just doesn't work. Nothing works. I did also, I got Hobbycraft vouchers off my son. So I have ordered some more white pens so that it's Daniel. I got chocolate off Christopher because they both know so well. I was like, do I get Mum chocolate or craft stuff? So I went for both. I got the most beautiful journal as well, which I'm saving for the new year. It is stunning. It is vintage. It is leather bound. It is, I'm scared to use it. It is beautiful. And I got a Flower Fairy calendar for next year. So I'm thinking, I was actually thinking I could keep it till the end of the year and then use all the images. But I think at the end of a month, I might actually use the page off it, like the image off the top. I can keep the writing and things in case I need any of that. But we will see how I get on. I might have to keep it just forever as it is. Well, that is the white. New white pen. We'll see how long it takes us to murder that. And the black one, I did get a new black one as well, which is, whoops, here, bear with. Oh, hang on, bear with, it's up here. I actually got these. They are the acrylic markers, and you get 48 minus 1. And they are a acrylic marker with a thingy point, and they're on Amazon. So I haven't used them as yet, but I'm just going to add back in some of this detail that I feel like I've lost with the mica. I don't know how it doesn't look like I've lost a lot there. Well, I was gifted some of the colour cubes, not the newest ones, it was the first set, but I was very much against them at first. I didn't realise what they were. I'd never looked into them, and I was just thinking it was like another take on the Pantone. But looking at them, I think they could be good for inspiration because they've got images and things. I'm still not so sure I'd buy them myself, but then again, I haven't had a proper look. It's all been a bit crazy. But I haven't had a proper look at them, but I have opened them and admired the pictures and the feel of them. They feel very nice. But the woman who they are by, I'm yet to catch up and see what she's about. But apparently is a very clever lady, which I'm guessing she is if she's took all that time to do these with the cubes and a lot of effort into them. But apparently the colours work on a computer, a drawn thing on the computer as well, so you could put them in and you've got a colour scheme there and then. But we will look into them next year. I do plan on doing something with that as well, so watch the space for that as well. Well, Dominique, I do need to stress this again. You know I'm a big believer in all colours go together. You can't go into a garden mind and say nothing matches. But to have a set colour chart, like a colour scheme, that you can work off helps a lot, because some of them contrast together, some of them like different tones and things like that. I think it's going to learn you all about that, which is great. So I'm using a Distress Oxide. It's Scorched Timber, and I'm going to use it like a watercolour. I've probably put far too much out. This is the only thing when you use stuff like this. And I'm going to use it as a shadow. So I cannot really comment too much about it because I don't know an awful lot about it, but that's my guess. The tones are going to work together. And when you mix the colours together, you're not going to get mud as such, because all the colours will contrast with each other. But I'm unsure as yet. I will learn, or you can learn as Dominique if you do it first. See who gets there first and you can learn me. They're very pretty though. Very, very pretty. Oh, I'm going to bring this to life. Now the flower is quite dark, but we can add. It looks different on your screen to it does on my screen. My screen's gone very dark for some reason. I thought I heard a child there, or a puppy. Yeah, Bella's 2 today, can you believe it? I will pop some pictures up in the community tab of her. I did manage to get it to wear a hat for about 3 seconds. Oh, there she is. It is a puppy. And a grump. You alright?
Alright.
Alright. Hi, Belle. You can't get in because I blocked it off with bags. Literally everything, because I had all the resin all over the bench before Christmas. Literally, I hid it all in the bag and just hid it in the doorway. So I've stepped over it, but no puppy shall enter. No puppy shall enter. I wonder if by Grump appearing there, is he going to cook tea, which means pizza? We will see. It will not be chicken for me, that's for sure. But I can have garlic bread, which I love, from the pizza shop. Oh, just pulling it out so can we see the difference? And if you do want in here a bit darker again, with the oxide, you're going to get like a chalky effect going on. The light is really odd in here tonight. I can't see an awful lot. It definitely looks better on your screen than it does to me. It doesn't look as dark. But I don't know if it's the shine of it that's giving it the look to me or what. I do like that though. I am going to use what's left to darken this area here, just so I don't waste it. Just around the edge a bit more. I still like the distressed edge. I really don't want to waste that brown, because they go so far that concentrated. What are we thinking? Do we like? Do we not like? Am I easing back in? Hi, Stephanie, lovely. I am human. Are you feeling well? Hi, Helen. We're nearly done, ladies. We're nearly done. I am looking for words now, though. That's another thing I intend to improve on for 2026. I will have words at the ready. How far into 2026 do you think we'll get with me actually having words ready? I don't think we'll get too far, because I haven't got any ready now. What's this one? I will also have a giveaway of this stamp here. I bought it, and I bought it again, so I've actually got it. This one has not been used. I'm going to do a giveaway of it because I think Leslie would appreciate it. I think she wouldn't mind at all. So watch this space for that. It will be over on Facebook though, I think, because I'm unsure how to do it on YouTube. Very unsure. Facebook's probably the best place to do it, but there will be a giveaway on this stamp. Obviously, I don't think Leslie's stamps are being made anymore. But watch this space. It's a chance to be in the new year, but it is going to happen because I don't need 2 of them. It's as simple as that. I do not. I need words though. If anybody can recommend any good words for us to use, what's these? Did any of these say words? Let's see. I bet it's Merry Christmas. No. Oh, hang on. Stamperia to the rescue. Do we really need words on a picture? But do not. We absolutely 100% do not. I think I see everybody else adding words. And I feel like sometimes it finishes it off. But normally what I do is I add words later. Always later. I never know what I want to say at the time. Now, Donna is the queen of words. She adds words to everything. And our words are great. And she doesn't use words as stamps. She uses her own words or song lyrics and things that mean something to her. And you know what? I think it's absolutely perfect. But in a journal like this, I do like to either have some inspirational words or I like to have something relating to art. But most of the time, no, you do not. Absolutely 100% do not need words on anything. It's all about what you would like. I do love a splat stamp as well. You can splat until the cows come home. But a splat stamp just makes us happy. I mean, come on, look at that. Look at that. You can add them everywhere. And I have got a good white ink pad by Hero Art somewhere. It's very good. Obviously the stamps by me white as well. That is absolutely ace. But I think mine's run out now. But the Hero Arts one, it's always been a go-to. Love it. And then I think to finish this off, because it is quite a dark page, I think because we have a new white pen. Look at the splats on that. Oh, my life. How long do you think how long do you think it'll take till I murder this pen? I don't think it'll take long. Place your bets now. So the Grumster is risking taking me shopping tomorrow to Team Valley. There's a Hobbycraft there. There is a Go Outdoors. He wants a few things for the van. And he's risking taking me when there's a Hobbycraft sale on. I think he might have to have his credit card at the ready. I think he's listening. Are you listening? Anyway, with that, I'm going to stop there because I love it. I'm happy with it. I will get pictures and I will see you all very shortly. Watch the space on social media for where the next lives are. And I've just found the words I was going to use. It says, if you're feeling blue, try painting yourself in a different colour. And it's by a little girl called Hannah, age 8. I got this stamp so long ago and that would have been ideal. It's there. I got it out ready and I didn't even use it. So have a lovely few days. I will be back very shortly. I might try for New Year's Eve live. Now I'm healthy. In fact, you know what? Let's add this. I love this so much. I've got a couple of them, but one of them's safe. But this one is the one I bought it for. If you're feeling blue, try painting yourself a different colour. Can't really see it, but I know it's there, and I don't mind that at all. Isn't it cool? So, lots of love. I will see you very shortly. Keep an eye out for the next live date. definitely I'm aiming for New Year's Eve because I've got no plans really as such. It might be earlier on New Year's Eve, but I'm hoping to be New Year's Eve. Then anybody who's staying in or can't get out will have some company at least. I usually try for Christmas Day or Boxing Day or anything like that because I hate the thought of people being on their own. And I will see you very shortly. And I hope you've all had a lovely Christmas. And thank you just for being all of you, because you're lovely. See you very shortly. Bye.